Hey guys, Luke here and welcome to episode 10 of my West Tigers Rugby League Live 3 career mode, coach mode, whatever, manager mode. And on this episode is going to be quite an interesting one, and when we get to that point, I'll explain why. I mean, it's in terms of difficulties and that sort of stuff, but we've been on quite the roll. We've been knocking off opponent after opponent lately, and we find ourselves quite high on the top 8. I think we're either in the top 4 or there and about the top 4, so quite a good season so far, considering how we started the season. Very, very poor, and you know, the side that we got, we're overachieving by far, I would have to say. But I mean, this Manly side is going to be a very tough ask, I think. But I do think we can do it. It is in the rain, so it's not my ideal conditions to play in. But yeah, it is what it is. We're going to have to deal with that. Have to hold on to the ball a little bit more. And I was expecting a scrappy game. Maybe not as scrappy as what this game turned out to be. But yeah, you can actually see we gave away the penalty. The first penalty of the game, which hasn't happened too often thus far in the series. I think it was Steve Maddai or someone who went through there, and you know, they were so close to scoring. I thought we were going to score for sure. And this one, the bat back by Manly, just happened to fall into Brendan Sandy's hands, and we got away with that one. Now, I think that was Tedesco came up with a pass there, and we're already for some passes early on, and this isn't good. Now, they step around the first defender, and what a tackle that was by Tedesco, redeeming himself there, although he did give away a penalty, and one more penalty results in a Simeon for us, so we've really got to, you know, cut that shit out. We've got to stop, and we've got to stop now, otherwise, you know, we're going to really danger ourselves here. Now, they went through the hole there, I think it was Jamie Lyon or someone there, but Pat Richards ends up tackling the guy who we passed it to. Now, Matt Ballin ends up throwing a really poor pass, and Dean Halliday jumps on it. So I should mention, Penrith Panthers are the second game we're taking on as well. But yeah, Chris Lawrence here should have just taken it himself there, but ended up trying to be unselfish, and then a little bit of a cluster there as we end up getting the ball back through Sirenen, I think it was, or maybe it was Gallo, I can't remember who it was, but yeah, as you can see, another turnover here, and I really would be interested to see the completion rates for both these sides, you know, 15 minutes into the game. Now, I think it's Wolfman or someone down the left wing here, and Tedesco comes up with a pretty important tackle, one that I would expect him to make, nonetheless, but yeah, an important tackle. Now, Cherry Evans puts the ball in tow here, and Chris Lawrence gets the ball, and he is brought down, so another tackle, another set on our own line, I would have to say. Not tackle, but yeah, set in their own line. The Manly, are they going to score here? No, they aren't. Dead in goal. A crucial last ditch attempt by, I'm not sure if it's Tedesco, but whoever it was. Very crucial tackle or push there or whatever, and we forced him over the sideline. How Manly just didn't dive on the ball, I don't really know, but it is what it is, and you know, that's what happened. Now James Tedesco finds himself in a gap here. Simono draws and passes Kevin the Guama up against Brett Stewart. Brett Stewart comes up with an important tackle there. Now here's us. Now Chris Lawrence overran the play there. Had he not overran the play, I'm not sure what would have happened, but instead Pat Richards is going to get tackled very, very easily, and I'm surprised we didn't end up dropping the ball considering what it's been like the last few episodes. But yeah, there's really no excuses for this game. I know, you know, we might be a little bit tired from playing a lot, but you know, I'd have to say we really shouldn't be. We're playing well, and there's a lot of momentum, so I'm not really sure where this performance is coming from, but I mean, 5 from 9 and 5 from 10 from both sides. Manly, however, find themselves with the more time in possession, so that's a little bit interesting. Usually we're the ones in that situation there. But a great start to the second half. Nguama throws over Wolfman. He throws him over the sideline here. Now Tedesco could have possibly just hit that gap, and he should have. He was halfway through it and decided to try and not be the selfish player and go for, you know, the team play, but he really just needed to be selfish there and go through that, I reckon. And that's going to happen a few times this episode, I think, and in the near future as well. It's something that happens on this game quite a lot. Now, a lot of hot potato here going cross field, and it ends up falling into nothing, really. You know, venturing into nothing. But we do get quite lucky there. They held on for whatever reason. They didn't need to, and yeah, we got very, very lucky here. Sorry, there I should say. Manly were the lucky ones there. As another bad pass. And then this time Robbie Farah hits the gap there off the intercept. And I thought for sure Farah was in for all money there. Now this time here, another error from Manly. And they're starting to be the ones giving away the shitty little errors in bad positions. Now Curtis Sirenen puts in a nice little kick here. But Brett Stewart goes across and forces his way out there. Excellent work from Brett Stewart. And he's absolutely a boss in this game by the looks of things. The amount of key tackles he's come up with, including this one on Pat Richards, 65 minutes in. Been incredible, and I can't believe it's still 0-0 after 68 minutes here, but can Tim Simona change that? No, he can't. Brett Stewart, once again, come up with a huge tackle there, I couldn't believe Simona got run down. Simona's, he's not the fastest, but he's definitely not slow in this game. Now we're going to go in for a try. No, we aren't. That's a forward pass. That is so cruel. Moving into the 78th minute here. No chance for field goal. But Robbie Farah comes up with a huge tackle here. So a minute and a half to go. What can we do here? James Tedesco gets the ball, steps around one, and there's a tackle. And they hold on too long. There's a sin bin final warning. But what we're going to do is take the penalty goal. We got Pat Richards, a chance to win the game for us. There is less than 30 seconds to go now. And he slots the goal. The wind couldn't put us off here. And Manly, they have one final chance here. Well, they don't really have any final chances. We had the ball. They went for the short kickoff or whatever. But we end up getting the ball. And Farah just boosts the ball over the sideline. There is going to be no repeat of that game from one of the lower English divisions where they kicked the ball and Manly the other team got the ball and scored. There's going to be no repeat of that. Farah booed the shit out of that one. And we win 2-0. Very, very funny scoreline when you look at all these other scorelines for all the other rounds. But yeah, I think we'll definitely take that win. And with that win, we've decided to move it up to Legend, which is the hardest difficulty. Now, you just got to bear with me for these next few episodes as I get adjusted. I don't expect there to be a huge difference, but there will be a difference nonetheless. So yeah, I sort of didn't know really what I was getting myself into. I had played games on Legend, but that was before I'd played on Veteran and all that sort of stuff. So definitely better at the game than what I was when I first attempted it, and I was getting flogged on those games. I couldn't defend, so I definitely got my defense sorted out, as you've seen in all these episodes how much my defense has improved. So yeah, we should have a nice competitive game with the Panthers, and the reason being for me moving up is that I feel like I'm winning too many games. I mean, obviously this Tigers side, we've got a lot of potential in this side, but we really shouldn't be going as good as what we are this early on. The sides that we're flogging, the sides that we're beating, probably shouldn't be happening. So definitely was time, and I felt we've got a win streak. The goal was always to move into that Legend difficulty, just temporary veteran. But yeah, I think this should be a good test, and this is something that we haven't seen on veteran, and that was the driving back tackle. A lot like this happened a fair bit this game. You'll see it a few times, I think. And yeah, just something I noticed and something I thought I'd point out here. But Kevin Aguama palms off one, going for the corner, and Kevin Aguama is going to score, and that is a great start to the game here. Obviously, Legend great, but they're no match of Kevin Aguama here. So the wind going heavily left to right, and Paddy Richards will use that very Hazem El Masri-like. Obviously, Hazem was from the other side, but similar in terms of it swung in a not natural way here. This is Bryce Cartwright here. He's going to go and score. Robbie Farah breakthrough, made a great little run there, and I don't blame him for making the pass. I mean, the pass was always something that was going to be thrown, I think. Just a matter of just disappointing that Cartwright was able to actually get his hands on it. Maybe the pass could have been a bit better, but whatever. We're just going to have to deal with that. 6-all it is. Aaron Wood straight down the middle here. Gets it to Brendan Sandy. Gets it to Luke Brooks. Gets an offload away. Sue gets it to Kevin Aguama. And Kevin Aguama is wrapped up quite easily there. So 25 minutes in. Fifth tackle. 75-metre gain for the set. So that's quite good. Luke Brooks is going to pump up a bomb here. Can Chris Lawrence get under it? No, we can't. But we do get a tap on. And it goes backwards and it falls straight into the arms of Lewis Brown or Mansell. I don't know who the hell it was. Some player. And that gave, Panthers great field position. They couldn't really take advantage of it. And, it's just going to be us once again starting off the set very well. Our backs are great kick returns, in particular Tedesco and Aguama. So definitely taking advantage of that here. And we find Pat Richards, a great finisher of tries. And he just gets around Moylan, but can't get around the next defender. Or the defender chases him down, I should say. Now, a really nice tackle here. We're going to force him into touch. The call did come quite late. I'm surprised there wasn't a penalty, but we got what we wanted, and that was a turnover. Now, I just want to show that one there. That's what I was talking about. Dean Hallertau this time getting thrown back 5 metres or so. And at halftime, it was 6-all. Sorry for the stats. I didn't actually catch the stats in this one. If I did, I would have showed it, but yeah, didn't have the stats. And yeah, 6-all. Great start to the set, or to the second half, I should say. But then it's followed up with some absolute crap here. Tedesco doesn't get beat too often, but he got beat quite easily there by Soward. Soward did beat someone earlier as well. Now Robbie Farah, had he had a little bit more stamina, a bit more gas left in his tank, maybe could have went the distance, but he doesn't. And we find ourselves with a great field position though as a result of that little intercept by Farah, so that was quite important. Can we take advantage of that? It remains to be seen. Martin Tapau gets to Tedesco, and the final pass is picked off by Peter Wallace, and I can't believe that pass stuck. And at this stage, I can see the player's just given up. save your energy, guys, because there's going to be no catching Peter Wallace. He raced away and scored, and it's so disappointing. We should have went in and scored. Tedesco, I don't know if he done the right thing or not by passing, but I mean, he definitely went for it, and I just was in disbelief that Peter Wallace actually caught that one. I don't know if that has anything to do with the next difficulty, but what a catch that was. Now Panthers playing a little bit of risky football here, something they probably don't want to do, and Tedesco ends up picking the ball up straight into that gap, and it looks like it's going to be a try in my opinion. Just have a look, does he get the ball down? Moreland came across, but couldn't force the ball out, and it's going to be a try, and we have a chance to even the game up here. Can we see Pat Richards slide it from the sideline? Yes, we can. That time, straight in the green meter. And, yeah, I'm very happy with that little kick there. Luke Brooks gets it to Simone. Gets it to Martin Tapau, who's actually been pretty good the second half of the season. Gets it, or in the middle part of the season, I should say. Now, Lodge gets it to Halatau. There's a nice little offload there. Lolo, we've got some space out here. And that's not the pass we needed. That's definitely not the pass we needed. And 12-all. I mean, Panthers got a great chance here. They take it around the fullback Tedesco. He had Soward in support and he didn't use it. We can't afford to give away a penalty either. That would be absolutely a killer. That would be game over. And we get super lucky here. I think it's Robbie Farah or Siren, whoever it was, gets the key touch. And he goes not out of trouble there, but he did save us the game. Now, Robbie Farah comes up with pretty much a very, very perfect kick in that situation. Had the win behind us and we took advantage of that. And it is going to be golden point, the first golden point of the series. I doubt it will be the last, but yeah, I've never been in golden point. I never had to kick a field goal, so I'm not sure who exactly will be our first choice. I'd say Pat Richards would be our best field goal kicker, but it's just a matter of, what can he do in the game. Now, we get a penalty here in the first set, and that's going to be very important for us because we don't make it out on the full. And that gives Panthers excellent field position here. And you expect them to take advantage of that with Jamie Soward. But he finds himself tackled there. And Soward's not going to be the one, you wouldn't think. They take another set up here, hit up here. But they actually don't. They pass it to Soward. And Soward just belts it from about 30 to 40. I didn't catch exactly where it was. But I couldn't believe that one. I was disheartened that we lost. But at the same time, I was like, holy shit, that was a good field goal. They had the win behind them, I suppose, which helped. But a little bit of a shame that we couldn't dive on that loose ball, but I mean, bounce the ball didn't go away that game, and we'll have to bounce back from that. As you can see, we're still in the top 4. We're in third spot there, 20 points. We're going quite well. We need about 10 more to secure our spot in that 8, you would have to say. But yeah, I think we're definitely going to be making the top 8 at the end of the season. But that's where the video is going to end. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you leave a like, it'd be very much appreciated. Subscribe to my channel, do all that sort of stuff. Leave comments. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Luke on YT. Face the page in the description below. As you saw there was a Dally M leaderboard. The last set we'll see as it's round 16 until the end of the season. And here's a few stats people have been requesting. Nothing in particular, but there you go. Top try score, I think it is. So that's where the video is going to end. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.